Good afternoon, everyone. What can I say about this market? This is an absolutely phenomenal small and micro cap market right now. We've got the large cap stocks kind of sleeping, and we have crazy speculative action in the micro cap stocks, especially biotech stocks. We have a biomania underway right now that is phenomenal, and I could spend a half an hour going over the monster winners we've had this week. But, we're just going to look at the indice charts real quick and go over some nice setups that we have right now. Dow, doesn't matter what news we have, if they open it down, the robots always seem to come in the last hour and try to push us back to green. We're getting the nosebleed area. We could be ripe for a little bit of a pullback, but with the momentum we're seeing in small cap stocks, who cares? Looking at the small cap index, Russell's, you can see it just continues every single day, slowly upticking. The Russell index is really, the small caps in this index are really the larger cap small caps. The stocks that are just absolutely outperforming are the micro cap stocks, those stocks with market caps under a couple of $100 million, and they're just really on absolute fire. And let's go over a couple of them today. I'm going to go over CLRX. Now, in all my years of trading, I can say that I have never seen what we saw transpire on this stock. Now, we jumped into this stock 2 days ago. I did that video detailing why we were jumping into it. We had underwriter Aegis Capital had done a financing 50% under the big spike they did up here. This was their spike, just like they did on BIOC, so that they could do financing 50% under. Then we had BIOC blow up. We jumped into this stock, and it absolutely exploded yesterday. And then what happens? They do a financing. Same damn price. And down it goes. 50% drop. I mean, I've never seen a scammy broker like this do two financings in 6 days and price them almost identical. Actually, Aegis was generous. They gave it 2 cents more. They priced yesterday's financing at $1.27, but all my years, never seen that. Didn't matter, though. We jumped into this one, 115, 125. We had 3 intraday scalps on this one yesterday as well of 30 cents each. We booked 3/4 gains on that move up to 224 yesterday. We had a partial gain going into the close. It sold off, but it was still trading at 168 the next day, 30% higher than what we jumped in. Win, 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 win. Can't ask for anything better than that. And, maybe we'll get to see the same thing happen again if this one consolidates for 3 or 4 days. Maybe we get to play this puppy again next week. But let's jump into some stock plays today. PRAN, anything biotech related, is blowing up. And with that in mind, we jumped into this puppy 112 to 114 today. Cancer stocks were just lighting it up all over the place. This one ended up trading as high as 126. I mean, 10% just like that on this chart. Gave a nice little pullback. I would be watching this one for a continuation move through $1.20 tomorrow. But, my favorite stock on this whole thing is RGDO. This is a 2-year chart setup. If you're not familiar with RGDO, cash-rich biotech stock that's merging with a NASH stock. And if you don't know what NASH is, essentially it's liver cancer stocks. They've been on absolute fire. They've got $100 million, billion-dollar market caps. This is the cheapest play of them all. And you can see here we've got a fantastic ascending triangle breakout at $1.25 or so. This is triangle 1, 2, and here's number 3. And we're getting ready to break out here. And the right kind of news, this stock could blow up and double to the 2s. It reminds me a lot of ZLCS a couple of years ago. They had done the same thing during a biotech downturn. They had a lot of cash. They reversed merged with another company, and then out of the blue, the stock just blew up to the 2s. And this one is setting up for an exact similar move right now and looks really, really good. We've got rock solid support at $1.04. I would accumulate this one anywhere around $1.10 to $1.15 or add to positions on that breakthrough 125. But this one looks great. We started the day off fantastic today with RGDX testing stock. We had Atos yesterday. Let's look at Atos that we jumped into yesterday with the testing stocks blowing up. We jumped into this one yesterday, and today news up 75% on this one. Fat overnight gain for members. So we jumped into RGDX, and after hours, this one's actually above the 200-day moving average. It got up to 75 cents. Not too shabby for our 57, 55, 56 entry on this one. You can't ask for anything more than a 20% intraday gain on some of these plays, and this market just continues to rock and roll. ACST, they said on the earnings report that they were going to announce their phase 2 trial data by the end of February. Well, guess what? Tomorrow is the end of February, last trading day of the month. So let's see if we get that press release from them. And, you know, the way some of these biotechs are blowing up, look at CYTX today. Now, CYTX had a press release today, and the robots chose it. And what was that press release? Let's have a look. The FDA approved them to increase their enrollment sites from 12 to 20. And the stock ran up huge on that news on 40 million plus shares. Now, what does that tell us? Now, if CLRX has told us anything, that probably tells us that these guys are shopping this puppy for financing. Let's see if that actually comes to pass within the next couple of days. But every day, under $5, the robots pick a stock and they rush in and the volume goes boom. When we hopped into some extra CLRX shares yesterday, intraday, it was when the volume passed 4 million shares. That seems to be the trigger for a lot of these robot stocks. And, you know, sometimes on some of these plays, you got to throw caution to the wind because the robots do not care. All they want to do is drive stocks higher and higher and higher. And when they're doing that, we need to jump in and benefit from that action. If you're watching this video and you're not a subscriber, let me just tell you that all these biotechs blowing up, if you're in another chat room, they're stealing them from us because we are the first on pretty much the majority of these stocks right now. K-Bio, this was one of our plays today. Boom, up 15, 20%. APPY got posted in the chat room. Boom, starting its move. A-Bio was another one. Look at this move. Boom. And then ACUR. Let me pull up ACUR right now. This is ACUR, a little bit of an expanded view. Big time breakout here. We highlighted it in the chat room. It's one we've been talking about for the last few days. Waiting for that inevitable breakout. We jumped in a few days ago on this one. Added to our positions today. Fat breakout through that 70, 72 cent area. And actually had very, very strong buying into the close here. A lot of volume came in on the close on this one. It's looking for that break of the 200-day moving average, 78 cents. This one, you know, if you look at some of the action on some of these other high flyers, this is the kind of action that sees big-time continuation over the following sessions. And that break through the 200-day moving average, we could see this one threatening the ones tomorrow very, very easily. So very nice action right now. I could continue to talk about the monster winners we've been in this week, but why do we even want to go over that? It is biotech mania right now, and that is the focus. So if you can, make sure you get into chat. We got some very nice setups tomorrow. Before the crowds are going to hop in, they'll be chasing them way higher. So get your rest. See you in the chat room tomorrow. Bye.